Well, hello everyone, what is going on? It's TheAlmightyGeoff and we're here with episode 5 of Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. In the previous episode we started up with Memory 3 of Sequence 2, which was Mr. Walpole, I presume. I nearly said Dr. Livingston, I presume. Which had us basically getting a hidden blade and some pistols. We met Torres and... what's his name? I can't remember. Woods Rogers, and I'm sure his name was Torres, and also the governor. We just quickly check on that one actually. Julian de Casse, sorry, no, Torres is the Grand Master. So we met de Casse, Torres, and Woods Rogers, and basically we were inducted into the Templar Order, basically for profit alone, and gave him the stuff that we recovered from Duncan. And they discussed the plans. And that was basically it, and we also finished up all the rest of Havana, everything we could do in Havana at this point, which includes all the collectibles outside of the governor's villa, so to speak, which we can't access until the next memory. And that also includes the buried treasure, which was just about down here, and also, as I checked, all the other remaining Animus database entries in Havana. There are actually 2 more that we're going to get in total, but you can't get those until we get our ship, which also might be today if we're quick enough, because for some reason there's 2 that once you get a ship and take it to Havana and then leave via the sea, you get 2 locations which I think are like just outside of the main city that you can't actually get. So those are the only 2 that we're missing, but like I said, we can't get that through being on foot through Havana. So we have done everything that we can. So what we're basically going to work on for the rest of this episode, other than these collectibles when we're in that in the next memory, is through the rest of Sequence 2. So, should be fun. Let's start up with a man they call the Sage.
Good morning, Duncan. Just over here. Edward! Hello, Edward! I found a man to purchase my remaining sugar! Huh? Quite a coup, I must say. He just called you Edward.
Oh, that's the merchant who sailed me here. Out of caution, I gave him a false name.
Ah, well done.
We'll catch up on it later.
Very punctual, Duncan. This way. Here he is. A man both Templars and Assassins have sought for over a decade. I am told your surname is Roberts. Is this so? You recognize this, I think.
According to old tales, the blood of a sage is required to enter the observatory.
We have the key. Now we need only its location. Perhaps Mr. Roberts will be eager to provide it. Transfer him to my residence.
Alrighty.
Such a fuss over one man. Is the observatory really such a grand prize?
See, sin duda. The observatory was a tool built by the precursor race. Its worth is without measure.
Precursor race? I see.
Oh,
One of your
that's
earlier
our assassins.
mentioned the desire to kill the Mayan mentor, Adéwalé. Were you able to carry out this contract before coming here?
I was not, no. Too many complications along the way.
A pity. But the maps you delivered with the blood vial will see that job finished.
Aye. That's the idea.
I don't like this route, Torres. We're exposed.
So there are assassins about, I've seen them.
Stay close, Grandmaster.
There are a couple of
Do not let them get their hands on the
Sturgo challenges I want to get done today as well, combat related. Let's see if we can get those done. Obviously we'll use prioritise the optionals at this point. First of all, I want to finish up the disarms. Right, so we've got 2 more of those to do. Oh, apparently that we really needed to do the 1. I don't know why. Okay, the other one is to get 5 headshots. I want to do. There is one to get 30 in total, but I just want to work on... Oh, hang on, I'm using the wrong button again. It's going to be a bit awkward. Oh, it's going to be a bit awkward, isn't it? Also, I don't want to let Torres die or anything. There we go. Actually, I'm thinking it might actually be a bit better not working on these in a combat situation, considering we only have one bullet at a time. But I better just doing this as a gradual thing. Hey, I countered that. Oh god, he's losing health quick. There we go, there's another one. If it's going to be a headshot, we can't just... There we go. Should be 3 headshots.
Protect the sage!
Oh, yeah, oh, still got the sage. Okay, cool. Oh, hey! Hey! Hang on, Torres. Oh, never mind. No, that's the cast. I gotta get them mixed up. Oh, no you don't. Alright, now this one I do remember. Well, it's not like I do remember because I only played this just to sort of like to test the game out. Make sure I was still familiar with everything only a couple of weeks ago, and this still is a really sucky optional. You've got to get ahead of him basically if you want to have a chance at this. At least be incredibly close to him. Or else he's got to be lower than you. We should do it. Oh yes, very good.
Well done, lapdog.
Quiet. We'll see him to the prisons, Grandmaster.
Double the watch.
Well, I'll be buggered. What an active day we've had, gents.
Let's see. Beset on all sides by our enemies, we must be more cautious.
I do wish I could remain to see our drama done, but I must avail myself of these winds and sail for England.
By all means, Captain, speed and fortune to you.
With luck, I'll return myself a governor. And with my idiot king's blessing, no less. Adios.
As for you, Mr. Walpole, I consider this the first payment in a long-term investment. Gracias.
Obliged.
I would like you to be present for the interrogation tomorrow. Call around noon.
Yes, sir.
And there you go. So basically, if you can chase the sage for quite some time, about 1 or 2 minutes, but then he'll stop and turn around and fight you, and then you won't be able to get that optional. But yeah, it is a bit of a pain in the ass, that memory. Okay, and then we did that quite quickly, to be honest. So I'll see if I can get those other 2 challenges I want to do today done beforehand. One of them we should be able to get with all these guys around, which is to kill 5 enemies in 10 seconds with smoke bombs. So we can anger these. Can we anger them? Yep. So there's 6 here. Get them all into like a confined space. You can drop more than one. You don't have to do it all with one optional. Ladies, you know, I'd appreciate the help any other time, but not now. Oh my. Okay. Oh, this isn't good. Oh, what? Oh, for goodness sake. You are kidding me. Son of a bitch. Well, did you still use my spot? Oh no, I didn't use my spot one. Oh, but I had the perfect group together. Oh, I think we're only right around the going. No, it's a different lot, but point still stands. Come on. You see me? You see me? Yes, you do. Well done, you. Oh, I hope we can get this. No, I didn't get it. Ugh. He's too slow with it. I don't know if the smoke bombs are too slow. It might need to be more efficient because they're not very long lasting, these ones. With crafting upgrades, they'll last longer. So I'm thinking, so I might delay that one. Might be a bit too early for us to try that. Alright, let's just stock up on ammo then. Oh, I was going to do the finish of the pistol one as well, wasn't I? Because this next one we're going to go into, we need to be stealthy. So, oh, dude, out of the way, please. Sorry, you missed, dude. Oh, bloody hell. That missed as well. Right. Just throw this guy over. Right, and again. This should be our last one, I think. Let's actually aim at him, please. Wait, was that? Was that our... I thought that was our 5th. Oh, we got one more. Did we miss with one of them then, I assume? Alright, fine. There's a guy on his own. Here. Should be a pretty easy headshot. As long as he's not looking right at us or anything. Oh, come on. Oh. I've got Edward. Edward. Right, he's not facing us. Good. Good, keep your back turned. Come to a stop. So I've got perfect aim with your noggin. Thank you. Beautiful. Alright, cool. That's done that. So yeah, I think it's a bit too early for the smoke bombs. We might need to get some crafting upgrades. I was hoping one of them would have bullets on them, but it appears not, so we'll just stock up here again. Hello, me again. I don't know if you heard all those bullets going off, it was me, so I'm going to need some topping up. Thank you! Alright. There's a couple taken care of at least. Okay, yeah, this is definitely the... So, it's the penultimate memory of the sequence, but I was right in saying this is the last one that's going to take place actually in Havana. The last one is not in Havana, obviously. But obviously I don't want to give too much away in terms of spoilers, so...
A fine night, don't you think?
It's day, dude, but okay. Claiming what to do.
God sink me for this pittance. 1,000 reals for those maps. That's what? £100 at most. How's a man supposed to become rich in these times with a miser like Torres running the world?
Have you ever, you ever worked on a plantation before?
You know what I'm thinking? I'd like to see this observatory the governor's going on about. He said it were like a device that could follow people around and show where they were.
A ludicrous idea. Imagine my wife with such an advantage over me.
Imagine what a thing like that'd be worth. Sell that to the right person and I'd be the richest pirate. Privateer in the West Indies. I'll catch you up on it. There's a sage in that house I must speak to in private.
I love him so much. Alright, so kill guys from stalking zones, that one's a pretty easy one. Staying undetected is a little bit more tricky. So that's one down. Obviously you can whistle them over as well, so... Let's just see if we can grab this guy. Come on! Oh, he did see us. Or hear us, specifically. Dude, over here. Hello. Or not. Son of a bitch. Dare you ignore me? Here! Go on. Oh look. Oh looky here. Good lad. Alright. There's this guy. We'll grab up here. Hey! Listen, you fool. Come to daddy. And there we go. There's one optional done. Like I said, Tornado combat is a bit more tricky. If we take our time, it might be okay. So we'll get this chest over here first. Just wait for that guy to turn around. He does turn around. I don't know if he does. Oh well. Hey! Nice to yourself. Hey dude. Hey. Okay, who's this guy? He's just on his Todd. Should be able to take him down. There we go. Thank you. There he is up there. And I think he comes down to us. Yeah, we've already been whistling, don't you worry about it. Yeah, he comes down to us. It's also a good target for our last kill enemies from these like blending areas as well. Alright. Hello, goodbye. Don't cause such a noise, honestly. Alright, we're okay now till we get to the courtyard. But from what I recall, when this guy turns around, it's a bit easy to go around that side rather than naturally to go around that side, just because of the guy up there in the watchtower. It's a bit awkward, especially at this point where we don't have darts. So I'm gonna sneak around this way. So I went around there like all the time when I was playing it a couple of weeks ago, and I kept getting caught. Whereas this way, I think within a couple of tries, I got through without being detected. But again, I was rushing a bit as well. I could be a bit more careful with this one because we've still got another like 10 minutes left. Wait for that guy to turn around. That's your main thing. He has a lot better vision than anyone down here, so there we go. Oh, he still sees us. That's how good he is. He sees through all. Oh, no. You see nothing. Turn around. Turn around. There we go. Okay, we're in the villa. Doesn't mean it's over yet, obviously. As you'd expect, it is pretty packed with enemies. Now you said distracted over there. That's where the enemy is. It's definitely not moved on. There's a guy over here looking right at me, so wait for him to turn around. If he does, do you turn around? Oh crap, he doesn't. Thought he was. Okay. Right. Okay. There we go. There's that fragment done. Again, like with Memory 2, you could literally just run through, get all the collectibles, then reload and do it like that. But obviously, I do want to get it all done in one because it is quite a long section to have to redo. You keep it calm, dude. It'd be cool if you could fast travel to places within a memory. So you could just grab the viewpoint over here and then just, if you had to restart, just skip right into the courtyard. No. No. If we move in orderly fashion, no eyes this way, please. Oh god. Right, let's rush up. Come on, quick. Oh, no. No eyes on me. No eyes on me. That's how you do it. Alright. I think you get that fragment from jumping, do you not? Oh, no. Good. I was going to go up for the viewpoint and then jump down. That would have been awkward. Alright, so that means that the only collectible we have left is this viewpoint. And there we go. That is Havana. Completely done. Our second complete location after Cape Bonavista. There you go. Beautiful. Turns to the lovely gold. Did we just jump outside of the... Oh god, you are joking. Alright, back from the viewpoint that we jumped off. Don't jump off that. It takes you back outside the city walls. Alright, so we're back here now. Also, it was in an attempt that I failed in, so I just want to show you, but I did also pick up the kill 10 enemies from hiding places optional, so... not optional, Abstergo challenge, so... Just to keep you up to date. I think we're in the clear now. Basically, anyway. Oh god. I thought I might have jumped down to the wall or something, but alas. Not quite so. Alright. Should be about here now. I think this ends the memory. Otherwise, walking all of a sudden. Seems someone's beat us to it though, so top of the door.
Basta ya! What is your true name, rogue?
It's, Captain Piss Off.
Bien que pauvre paysan.
Where is the sage? Did you set him free?
I had nothing to do with that. Much as I wish I did.
Take him to the ports. Send him to Sevilla with the treasure plate.
Oh, wait now! I delivered your treasures, didn't I?
You did, yes. But you robbed us of Duncan Warlow.
Ba ba ba. Well, yeah, of course it was going to go wrong. We can't remain in the Templars. Just then it wouldn't be Assassin's Creed, would it? Looks curiously at the next game in the installment. Anyway, that's not a dig, because I love Rogue. It's an amazing game.
A despicable display. This tosspot is a ruined man, Caroline. Unfit for life on land, much less at sea. If he goes to the West Indies, it's you who'll suffer.
Father! Father! Come, love. Up with you now.
That old muckworm! He's wrong about me!
I hope it's so.
You believe me, don't you? Can you not see me? Standing out there on the deck of a ship that's sliding into port. And there I am, a man of quality. With 1,000 doubloons spilling from my pockets. Like drops of rain. I can see it.
La cena. Cómetela rápido.
You hungry?
Let's break out of this sucker. That was easy. One button prompt later. Okay, kill guards from behind
what's your
corners.
plan, mate?
Oh, apparently Adéwalé's still that car. Well, we're not actually supposed to know his name yet, but I know his name. So, there. Alright. So you always take out one and Adéwalé takes out the other one. Come here. Our ballsy friend here is actually going to take out both of those dudes and not attract any attention. Because I love him. He's amazing. Good lad. Good lad. Right, take two. Now you'll notice the bodies. I think he'll stick close to this side of the wall. So it means we could... Yeah, okay. So basically just go on this side of the wall, not that side of the wall. Alright, we could loot our ammo, but we don't even have a pistol at this point, I don't think. Yeah, so there's no point to it. I think we get our ammo back anyway. Let's get our stuff.
We're stealing a brig. Hey, take what you need.
Won't be a minute.
There's many prisoners held on these ships. Set them free, and they'll sail with us, no question.
Alright. I like it.
So that's the idea then. Free what men we can, then find a fast ship to flee in.
Aye, there's a brig in this fleet. I'll make my way to it.
Yep. This is where we get our ship. How did he see that body all the way from down there? Yeah, like I said, you get all your ammo and your pistol, all your weapons back all at once. There's no point. You try and do this stealthily. It doesn't actually make a difference at all. In fact, it's probably just going to impede our progress. But it is Assassin's Creed. We should probably try and be a little bit stealthy. Like, you know, sometimes. Right, now there's a sniper here. Sorry, mate. Yeah. Time's up. Can we reach those guys from up here, or do we need to be a bit lower? Oh, I thought he was going to catch it. God damn it. Edward, the silly bugger. If this is a treasure fleet meant to be going to... where was it? I can't remember. The Philippines, did he say? Why is it stood still? Surely it's not great economically. You just saw nothing. Alright, no worries. So, no worries. You especially didn't see anything. So we could take out both those at the same time. We have to be a case of oh, never mind. I was going to say it's a case of attracting attention, but evidently they don't seem to care. Is that, that's another day in the office.
There's a catch to this favor. You're sailing with me.
I'd follow you to hell for this, mate.
Yeah. You better. Alright, it's 9 out of 18. Ooh. Ooh. You heard nothing. Oh my god. These guys are oblivious, honestly. This ship's a bit smaller, so it shouldn't take as much. There you go, lads. Let you pop.
Come on, lads. If we're to drown today, it won't be here.
Alright, there's 2 more ships. I think the one we're taking is the one at the far front, if I'm not mistaken. Oh yeah, we're gonna get caught here. Still looking at us, it still took him a second. It's like, what is going on here? No grenades. What did I say? What'd you say, Phil? Go on, lads. Off you pop.
There's a brig nearby just waiting for us to take her.
Let me finish the fools here first. Still saw nothing as I basically ran towards him. Oh, hang on. There you go. Right, there's just this last one over here. At ease, men, at ease. I think what we'll do is we'll end the episode after this memory, which means we'll have finished sequence 2, which is not a bad feat. 3 memories in one go. Pretty sexy. Oh well, whatever you say. Oh, man overboard. We've got to go below for those guys. Doesn't matter what you see, mate. I'm stabbing you. And there's for you. We've got one sniper up here as well. No man escapes from me alive. Oh, are you gonna look right at me? Oh well. Sorry. Summary execution follows. If we jump down this end, shortcut back down to the farm. Fantastic. Alright, let's save those guys down below then. Alright, we'll do. Okay. I'm sure I can't remember if there's any dudes down here. I think there probably will be one or two. Yeah. Madness. This is Sparta. You guys are just terrible at your jobs. You're asking for this. Have you got mateys?
Going topside. Be ready.
I think everyone's done with now. Unless the Brig has people. But yeah, there's the other optional. Sated. Come on, up we go. Of course there are guys remaining. There has to be. Oh, that is a big rope. Oh yes. Oh, and another assassination. What happened if you just stole the ship with people still on? Just like, what the hell is going on here? Not on my deck, you know. Alright, boys. Let's get grieving. My ship now, bitch.
Lay aboard, lads!
Save your singing for Davy Jones and Jagabats. It's a hard wind coming.
The man speaks true. You lot weigh anchor. As for the rest, half on the foremast and half at the main. Let's outrun this hurricane.
That's a little bit of alliteration there.
Keep watch on those galleons. See they don't give us trouble.
Alright. We could fire them all. But they just keep, I think they just keep on coming. So I do want to get this memory over and done with. Take out the gunboats. Oh. Come on. Don't till you drink. Oh, I wasn't even sure if we were doing it then. Yeah, we do actually have to reach that distance. It's not just like a...
I see it.
It's not just like, okay, you just need to escape and that's it. It's just like a random objective. Enemies or not, you have to reach that point. I think these guys are going to get swept up by the wave, so... Yeah. There they all go. Right. If we had fast travel mode on, then this would be easy. We get there very quickly, but unfortunately we don't seem to have that available. Actually, no, it doesn't. You can't have it in storms, I think. Fast travel mode. So, of course, it happens to turn into a storm. Obviously, avoid water spouts. That'll do a bit of damage, and I think it'll kill some of your crew as well. We don't want that. Unless you're in for a certain trophy, which I don't yet have, so maybe. But there's one called Cannon Fodder, which is to recruit 500 pirates. But obviously, there's only a certain amount you can do, and then you're just going to have to kill some of them off so you can recruit more. So I guess a storm's a good way to do that, but I think it's probably just losing them in combat is a lot easier. Or through taking a ship. Obviously, you'll see all these in due time. I'll obviously show there'll be plenty of examples where we board ships. That's probably your best bet at forcing pirate deaths. But we're not going to be aiming for that specifically. Whether through terrible gaming, I end up losing so many people. We'll see. Okay, so you can see all these areas out in the open sea that we're going to be checking out. These ones to the left, it's going to be a little while before we get to those, because to get those you need like a certain upgrade for the ship that you don't get until I think like memory, like sequence 4 or 5 or something. And look, the storm's gone. Just disappeared like that, honestly. Alright. And here we go. just about do it. Let's get sequence 2 wrapped up for good.
By God, we pulled this one straight from the teeth of Neptune. I'm Edward. Much thanks for your aid back then.
Adéwalé.
Ever been to Nassau, Adéwalé?
Not yet.
By God, she took some knocks, didn't she? I think I'll keep her. All hands aft, lads! We're taking this one home.
And there we go. There's our ship. And of course we got both optionals. Very nice. Sequence 2 complete. They're not quite as dramatic about you finishing a sequence in this game as they have been in the past. Sometimes obviously like so there's some passage of time, but that's about it really.
I've made my choice, Addy. I'm calling her the Jackdaw. A sly bird I loved as a child back in Swansea.
A dark little creature, no?
Did it rub you wrong when I took this brig as mine own?
It was the sort of rub I have learned to endure, sailing among faces of such fairness.
It's true. Most of these men wouldn't accept you as a captain. So what fair role would complement such unfairness?
I'll be your quartermaster. Nothing less.
All right. And as quartermaster, have you any immediate counsel for this Tyro captain?
Rest and repast would do us good before Nassau. Water for drinking. Hunting for food and repairs.
Well reasoned, sir. Hunting, it shall be. We'll find a decent place to drop anchor. Spied a few items in the hold earlier.
Okay.
And a few pistols. Think I'll fashion a second
Just
holster.
wait for these guys to finish the conversation.
It's a good start.
One you find laughable.
Could we talk a moment about the condition of the ship?
What's the trouble?
I had a walk about the gun deck this morning, and couldn't stand for what I saw. A clutter of linstocks heaped like tinder, and one with a slow match still burning.
Christ.
And just nearby, 2 barrels of gunpowder, closer than man and wife, fit to explode at the touch of a spark.
We'll stow ours good and proper.
As for the cannons, they might as well be tossed. Clogged touch holes in need of scraping, corrosion on the bodies, barrel swabs as naked as knives, and breech ropes so rotted, I could use them for knitting yarn. The short of it is, we need good equipment kept in fine condition. But we cannot win every battle with snares and shouts. So worry about your own armament when it suits you. But don't forget about your jackdaw as well.
No, indeed. We'll make it a point to keep this ship and its crew in fine condition.
Alright, there we go. We definitely need to wrap this episode up. It's probably gone a little bit longer, so I do apologise for that. Like I said, obviously no. So this Tarot Cat is the first in sequence 3. There aren't, well, there are optionals for this, but it's not like a rush to do them. So let's just see where we are. So obviously we finished sequence 2 with a man they call the Sage. In anticipation of getting his reward, Edward must meet the Templars near the docks. Claiming what's due, disappointed with the size of his reward, Edward decides to infiltrate Torres' compound and rescue the man called the Sage and the treasure fleet. Shackled in bilboes in the hold of a Spanish treasure ship, Edward decides life would be better if he escaped. So we'll start working on sequence 3 next time. 40% side memories, 12% collectibles, 6% side activities. We want to change much because we only got a couple of things. Obviously we've got the Jackdaw upgrades, things available now. Those are just I think basic upgrades. Yeah. I won't go on too long. I don't think we've upgraded our stuff at all. So challenges we've got a few today. Database, hopefully it's minimal. Shanties. Oh, the shanties don't pick on each. Oh, there might be a default ones. So ones you don't have to pick up. Oh, bloody hell. Could be another 10 minutes. We just go through the database. Stupid game. Johnny Broker. Oh, yeah, Johnny Broker. That's right. So yeah, if this goes over 40 minutes, which I'm fairly certain it will, you know, I apologise. Lowland's away. We do have some edits to make, but not many. Pastor's farewell. Roll boys roll. They're bloody long, that's for sure. Roll the bowler. Oh, hang on. Jumped a bit there. Oh, more. The worst old ship. Sure not light on things to sing, do they? Where am I to go, my Johnnies? Again, I don't know why he keeps jumping like that. No, hang on, what are we doing? And Way Me Susiana. This is another one that they always like to sing. Way Me Susiana. Okay, people. We have the Sage. Why does he I don't know why he keeps jumping. I'm just like tapping it down a couple of times, but then we have Adéwalé. I love Adéwalé. He's a great character. Probably one of my favourite assassins. But I've just given away that he could be an assassin in time, aren't I? Obviously Edward Kenway. I guess I don't know what's new. See that bottom bit, hopefully. That's it for that. Locations, we've got Florida. I think we must have sailed past it or something. Ships, we've got the Jackdaw, so that's our ship now. That appears to be it. Statistic wise, there you go, we're at 12%, so we've got a nice little bump from today from, was it 9%? So we've got up 3%. There you go. Okie dokie. Right, so that is where we're going to end it for today, guys. In the next episode, we will complete this next memory, which introduces us to hunting and the like, and possibly then do some exploring. Or I'm not sure. I can't quite remember what memory comes next. I've got an idea, but I'm not sure for certain. Perhaps I'll do two, because it's sort of like a memory that's like an introduction memory, not really a specific storyline one. I don't know. But we'll see. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Don't be sure to share the video, and I shall see you guys in episode 6. Bye, guys.